Jane Gupta is on the phone line with us. Mr. Gupta, much unlike what the L&T Infotech's management stance was, Mindtree management continues to believe that this is a hostile takeover. What happens in a situation like this? Because L&T Info is in any case acquired CCD's controlling stake. So, I mean, technically they are on the right path for a hostile takeover.
See, they are on the right path for hostile takeover, but one thing is not certain whether they will be able to increase their equity beyond what they and L&T mutual fund hold together or not. See, the situation is very simple that they have got 21% plus 1.08% of L&T mutual fund, that makes it 22%. Now, if every investor feels that L&T takeover will be good for the company, if that is the case, then nobody is going to tender the share or nobody is going to sell the share because the market premium that they are offering is very little.
Mr. Gupta, you know,
they go beyond.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, so there are very slim chances they will go beyond 22%. In case they go up to 22%, then there will be a company where the existing promoters have 13% and this L&T will have 22%. Now, that will not be a good situation for a company in long run, because then you have got two sets of shareholders who are not seeing eye to eye. So this is not a good thing. Then investors might tender the share and the L&T will be major shareholder. Now the question that why they are not building a company, they have the capability to build a company, why they want a hostile takeover, is very simple. Building a company, because mine in almost 20 years. Now, L&T doesn't want to waste 20 years because nobody has seen what will be the situation of the world for 20 years. L&T feels that with this Mindtree and then other two infotech company in their mat, they will be able to offer all possible sort of services that are there in the IT field. So one really doesn't know what is in the mind of L&T. But that could be the reason that I don't want to waste 20 years' time in building a company to this stage. And then they feel that all three companies can pull together their services and maybe they will achieve a size. It will be 1 + 1 + 3 or more than that. So that is what I think is there. But it will be an interesting situation because very few hostile takeover cases are there in India. And if you remember, L&T still was once upon a time a hostile takeover target, but it could survive without a takeover. Let us see what happens next.
Yes, indeed, that will have to maintain to be seen. But Mr. Gupta, you know, Mindtree was fairly vocal in their, displeasure of the deal. And they said, you know, what sort of a message did this send to other startups? And as you were saying, we will have to see what happens further. But what exactly you believe, given that this is one of the first instances of a hostile takeover, if you will, within the IT space and within the Indian context as well. So how do you believe other companies as well or other startups are going to look at this case?
See, the issue is very clear that this Mindtree was a very good target for the hostile takeover, given the fact that promoters' equity is only 13%. And there was a big chunk of 21% that was available for sale. So it was a right case for a takeover and rather hostile takeover. The issue that is very important in this such takeover is there that this IT companies are not brick and mortar companies. They are the companies that are the most important assets. Now, given a situation where the existing promoters will not be able to see eye to eye with the L&T as a shareholder, then the option that is left to them is rather than destroying the wealth, they may sell the company, their equity to L&T, and then so there will be no contract between them, that there will be non-compete clause. So they can go and start the new company altogether. In that case, the situation could be that the existing employees of the Mindtree could find a situation where they will feel that maybe the existing management was good or something like that. So L&T will have a tough task at hand in retaining the existing manpower, and is the only thing.
I completely get your point that, you know, increasing the stake beyond what they already have after the CCD promoter stake is going to be tough. But Mr. Gupta, wouldn't buying from the open market be an option at all, or would that not suffice?
No, open market, to keep. But then again at 980 rupees, who is going to sell? Because it is only a 15 or 15 rupees premium to the market price. I do not know what is the current price today. But nobody is going to sell it for 18 rupees more. And today the market price would have come to 980 rupees. So the issue is, if they are able to garner 60% as the target, but then again the situation would be the key will able to retain the employees or not. If they are not able to retain the employees and the existing promoters start a new venture and the key employees shift to the new venture, because when you shift to a new venture, you get a new equity and you can build upon a organization. That would be a big challenge for L&T.
Gupta, good to have you on the show. And just by the way, Mindtree is currently at 943. That's where the stock is currently trading. And Mr. Gupta is saying that it's going to be tough really for L&T Infotech to increase their stake beyond what they already have post the acquisition of CCD's Vijay Siddhartha's stake in Mindtree.